Hey, I just moved. So it's been really crazy and it's already April and I'm just now getting around to editing this video from November because clearly I am bad at posting videos on time. So anyways, that's weird. What is that? This is just a week in life as an actor. A bunch of crazy stuff happened and I forgot to film a lot. I will get better at actually filming things, I swear. But I'm just have not been super great at that. But anyways, yeah, it's not super long. It's just a fun little video, but I hope that you enjoy. Good morning. It's very early on Tuesday. Sorry, I didn't film yesterday, so it's gonna be week in life starting on Tuesday. So not a full week. It's like 7-ish. And anyways, yep, it's Tuesday. Let's go. So this is just a little bit of us driving to Antelope Island, which is in the Great Salt Lake in Utah. It's my first time ever going to Antelope Island. It was really cool. I liked kind of just the effect with the clouds. This was base camp. There's the trailers. Again, it was just super, super pretty. I really loved getting to spend some time here. And there were some bison over on this hill here. That's one of the things that Antelope Island is known for, is also the bison. This is then after filming. Again, I'm sorry I didn't film much. We were on set a lot and it was just a few hours this day, but the sunset was so, so beautiful. Okay, so I look super crazy. I worked my temp job this morning and then had to go straight to filming. So I have not had time, I apologize. I'll try to do a little bit more these other days. I look crazy because we didn't wear makeup for the shoot. And then also, I don't know how well you can see, but we had fake BLOOD on our hands. You can kind of see it there in my fingers, and it was much worse. It's starting to come off, but it was not coming off. So that was low-key crazy. So I'm gonna go grab food. I try not to eat out too much, but I am starving and it's late and I just want to get to bed for tomorrow. So gonna go eat some food. Hello again, good morning. My carpool for the day is almost here. Call time is 9:30 a.m. It's about 8 a.m. It's mostly off my hands, much better. My hand looks, you can't tell here, but my palms are a little bruised from holding the heavy bucket, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, hopefully yesterday was only like a 3-hour day, so we'll see what today is. Hopefully I'll have time to film a little bit more later, but we will see. Okay, I'm kind of trying over this. Do not use the floor. What the heck? It's such a pretty sound, and it's very sunny. Woohoo! Can I get it? I don't know if you'll be able to hear out in the video, but it's super pretty. Oh, that looks so pretty. The clouds, you guys. Okay, so this was just moments after we got put on lockdown and we kind of didn't exactly know what was going on. It was really, really, really wild. We got the chicken was okay. He was just living his best life. And then this was right about when they let us out, I believe like about a half hour later. And then at this point we were going home and we got stuck by bison.
They're just
sitting there. We were not happy about that because we had basically been sitting on set all day. They didn't bring us on set and then we had to leave because of the situation. And then we got stopped by bison. And yeah, so then there's another herd of bison that we got stopped by. So that also was not great, but it's fine, you know, it's just how it goes. And then when we're finally getting off the island, most of the road was closed down again because of the situation and like law enforcement, so then we had to be stopped. Okay, so I just obviously wanted to explain a little bit about what actually happened. So essentially there was a situation of road rage on the causeway, and the causeway is the only way to get in or off the island. In or on or off the island. And so on the causeway, or like right about when you're on the island, there was a situation of road rage and one of the people had a pew-pew and pew-pewed one of the people. He was not offed. I have to be careful with YouTube. But he was injured, obviously. And the person that did he essentially then went on the run and still had the pew-pew, and so the whole island essentially got put on lockdown. The only reason we actually knew about it, because obviously they don't have like megaphones for that whole freaking huge island. So essentially our lunch guy was coming in, our crafty, right? They were coming in with the catering for the food for lunch and were stopped. And so they basically called, you know, some of the crew on the island and explained the situation, basically said there was an active PPUer on the island. They don't know where he is. And so then we got put into lockdown until we got word that he had been caught. Last I heard with the victim, he was stable. They haven't really released much other info. You can Google this. There's news reports on it, but they just didn't really release a whole lot of information. So that was really, really wild. And essentially we were called, I was originally told that I was just supposed to be coming in the evening, so I thought I'd still be able to do my temp job. And then the day before they were like, oh, we need you like all day tomorrow. And so I had to call my temp job, and I was like, it's just one day, it's fine. And then we were sitting on set for hours. This is before the situation. And then they were like, oh, oops, we messed up on your call time. You weren't supposed to be here today. And so we essentially, after the situation, they just stopped production for that day and everyone got sent home. So we were never on set that day. We weren't even supposed to be there. Obviously, we still got paid, but it was still pretty frustrating because it's like, I don't know. It was just kind of a tough situation. And I'm not at all blaming the situation that happened. Obviously, it's a horrible, tragic situation. I'm just saying it was frustrating that we were called to set when we weren't actually needed, and they admitted that, but they never apologized. It was just like, oh, hee, oops, we messed up. Like, it was, I don't know, it was just kind of frustrating. And like, I get it, like, that's how film goes, but I'm not gonna lie, I've never been on a set that was this unorganized as far as like call times and things go. So that's why we were just like extra frustrated with getting stopped by 2 herds of bison, because it just took us longer to even get home, and we were just like, why were we here in the first place, you know? So anyway, so that's kind of a basic rundown of what happened. As far as I know, the people involved, you know, the man is in custody, and the man that was the victim, he's okay as far as I know, but that's about all I know. Sorry, there's loud playing. So since we got let out early, I ended up being able to go see some of my friends perform in Hale Center Theater's Elf. I didn't think I'd be able to go, so that was super exciting. Good morning. So yesterday, basically, after that whole situation, I mean, we'd been there like all day and hadn't even filmed anything yet. They said they gave us the wrong call time, but then they just got sent home, as you saw. So now I have to go back all day, which is not what we were told, so I'm not able to go to my job again. It's just been crazy. And I've heard, and we talked to some of like the people at the gatehouse yesterday, and they said they don't think the park's even going to be open, but it's about like an hour and 45 minutes away, but they're not going to know if it's going to be open until half an hour before our call time, so we're going to have to already be out there before we know. So oh, it's a wild situation. Yes, acting, and as an actor you normally have to be very adaptive and open, but I feel like there's some things where, you know, call times and days and many things have just gotten changed on us, like literally the night before multiple times, and that has messed with work multiple times for multiple people, and other, you know, personal things in life have gotten messed with. And I feel like this level of things getting changed is not normal, and it's been a little bit like, okay, well, that's just how it goes sometimes. This is my first experience like this where, you know, I've had times where things were changed a little bit, but for the most part, if I was told something, it happened. And I absolutely do not blame the casting director in any way, shape, or form, because she has no, well, like, the extras casting, I'm not sure she's the casting director for the other roles, but anyways, the one who's been working with us, I do not blame her in any way, shape, or form. It's not her fault at all. She told us and confirmed what she knew, and it's not her fault to change it, but it's still just like, gorgeous mountains with the cute little barn. It's so cute.
He belongs to the country club.
If I hear another time, you're making shut up, please.
Oh yeah, it's awful. It's just I fell in love with my boyfriend.
Okay, I totally forgot to film anything today. So today, I finally was able to go back to my temp job and I decided to do a double shift. So I've had a little bit of time in between. Just went to the mall and did a little shopping, and I got sushi because I needed something to eat. So when I got shopping, I'm super excited. So I still had a gift card to Mika Rose, which you'll see on my channel is like my favorite place. And this that I'm wearing right now is from Mika Rose. So I really wanted the flower claw clips. So I got a couple different colors in that. And then trying to get it out of the bag. I am super excited about this. Whoa, sorry, that was, I couldn't see what I was doing. I got this grandma vest. I freaking love it. It's so cute. So anyway, I'm about to go back in for my second shift. I'll just do a 3-hour, sorry, messy car. It was such a crazy week. I don't want to say too much about what happened with filming, but yeah. So anyways, yeah. Okay, I totally forgot to film anything today because it's Saturday and I'm not filming and I didn't think of that. So I'm hosting. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I watched Super Carlin Brothers and in one of the recent videos, they just kept talking about Faust and I literally just said Faust. No freaking way. Okay, sorry. I'm hosting a Friendsgiving, but it's like a charcuterie Friendsgiving, and I decided to do a Thanksgiving charcuterie. So I have this from Trader Joe's, this maple cranberry orange spread. And then I'm gonna toast some French bread instead of crackers. And then I have banana chips as a fruit. And then I have just like a regular oven roasted turkey and then a maple honey glazed turkey. And then I have smoked Gouda cheese, cream Havarti cheese, and then just like a cheddar. So it's going to be, and I might throw some olives in there too, I'm not sure. So it's going to be, my hands look funny. It's going to be a more Thanksgiving-y charcuterie and I'm really excited about it. Wow.
I was trying to make this cute. Sorry.
No, you're good. Oh, I probably should.
You're moving right the camera. Oh no. Just me in the back.
Hi, it's me again, and there's a plane again. Okay, anyways, so I just wanted to say, like, I am really grateful that I was able to be in this film, and it was a fun experience for the most part. But again, it was just frustrating because I confirmed multiple times that the times I would be on set would match up to where I could still work that temp job in the mornings, and that was confirmed multiple times by the background casting director, who is awesome. And they just kept changing things up on her, so then she just kept having to tell us, like, okay, now you need to come. So, like, I totally, obviously, am glad I was able to do it, but it was just frustrating. And, like, that's not to say that I haven't ever had situations on set where things have been changed last minute, but never to that degree. It was usually more just like, oh, can you come in an hour earlier? Can you start an hour later? Can you stay an hour later? Not multiple evening shoots turning into full 12-hour shoots, if that makes sense. So, because they did end up asking us back the next day, and I just said, I'm so sorry, like, I just can't, like, I cannot come back. I have literally missed almost this entire week of this temp job. Like, I just can't do that, you know? And that was really stressful for me because I'm the kind of person who I want to be reliable and I want to be able to seem responsible and get asked back for things, but it was just simply like, I can't do that. And anyways, but I am really grateful for the opportunity. I wish the best for the people involved in that situation. Again, I don't really know much about it because they haven't really released much about it. But as far as I know, everyone that was a victim is all right, and everyone that was a perpetrator is where they should be. So, meaning locked up. So, anyways, yeah, I will do more week in the life, and I will do better at actually filming stuff because clearly I was not very good at it. So I apologize, but I will do better. Okay, have a great week. Mwah.